Yo.
All right, you guys. We on YouTube now.
We're looking a little red over there.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what you want me to do.
I don't know.
It's like the light. Maybe if we turn this light off.
I don't know.
Let's see something real quick. Boom.
I don't know. Turn the light back on. We'll blame the lighting this week on energy. I should have put
the other light up. Honestly, I should.
Yeah, we'll put the lighting this week. It's blamed on energy.
I was trying to, I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say.
Unless Kill wants to, put the light up while we talking. But,
nah.
That's cool.
That's too
Fuck
much.
it. You guys know where you guys are at. I know where we at. But today we got a great show, and this is our second show on YouTube, and hopefully you guys will catch on and come on over. So we got a bunch of great shit to talk about.
How's it sound?
Yeah.
What's the sound? You know the regular shit.
Like? Yeah.
What's the sound? Like, subscribe, notify, share.
Turn the sound up, yo.
Tweet.
Turn the sound up.
You know what I mean?
Can you turn the sound up?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Turn the volume up. We got the mic fixed. We ain't got to worry about distortion or anything like that.
Turn the volume is up.
All right, if I'm saying something low, can you hear me?
What do you want me to do?
If I'm saying something like now, like at a very low tempo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Like we way behind though.
Yeah.
All right, anyway. So.
We was listening to the past.
We got a couple things to talk about. We got a couple videos to show you. Yeah, we back on the video tip.
On the video
We got a couple boxes and packages that open up.
And surprises from the paintball gods.
Surprises from the paintball gods. How many people we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then about 7 more people. We got the roll call. That's right. Our faithful. You know what I'm saying? Not the dull-witted ones are here.
Why don't you bring that light down, son?
Okay. He said,
let's try that.
Bring the light down.
We're going to bring the light down some.
That is exactly the same. That's what I'm talking about.
It's because I'm missing the light right
It's the light.
Yeah,
I should put the light.
Want me to put it up?
Nah, it's cool. Nah, fuck it. But we representing Kill House Weapon Systems at i.o.n. So we got something from them. They sent us a nice little box.
Something strong from i.o.n.
Giving out a little... Whatever they sent us, we got to open the box first to find out what it is. You know what I mean? We've been with Kill House for a while.
Since the beginning
of our career, actually.
So you should be on the fucking the sound bites.
Sound bites.
Do we got some sad?
I think I erased it. Yeah, I erased it. Sorry about that. Yeah, no sound bites.
We ain't got no sound bites for this one. But yeah, we've been with...
We do got a lightsaber, though. Yeah, just in case. Yeah, the force fin and shit. So, yeah, we had a sad song. So that was an epic fail on my part.
Oh.
But either way.
That's funny that you put that there, because White said, Wolf said, white t-shirts on brothers will mess up the lighting.
That makes sense, Wolf. That makes sense because our skin tone is absorbing the light. And at the same time, our shirt is reflecting the light. So let's put that to the test. I happen to have a t-shirt right here.
See, not only you get science on the command rows and shit, we do experiments. While he goes get his t-shirt, let's take a look at this.
nightmare.
And once again,
Wolf was right.
Wolf was right.
The bros cannot wear white shirts on
the ebony skin.
The ebony skin, baby.
It absorbs the light.
It absorbs it.
All right, so that was Fully Loaded Ronins. If you guys are going to i.o.n and you're on the red team, the German team, you know what I mean? Go out towards the Legion of Doom. You can meet all of them. Of course, the Command Bros are right next door to them in the camp.
Right.
The Punishers, the Apex Predators. Are the Apex Predators going to be the right?
Yeah, Apex Predators.
And a little bit up the road is the Predator camp. You know what I'm saying?
That's where the party goes down. It's a Marvel theme this year.
Yeah. So
I'm thinking about going as Command Bro Man.
Command Bro Man.
Yeah.
I might be.
They like Command Bro Man wasn't in Marvel. Yes, it was.
So I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be a fun party. You know what I'm saying? i.o.n is just about, 3 days away? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll be seeing a lot of my old friends, meeting a lot of new friends. Can't wait to meet you. I know you probably can't wait to meet us. We're going to have a good time whether we are shooting at you or we're shooting with you. It doesn't matter. It's going to be the star-studded game of the year. i.o.n.
Yeah, baby.
You know what I'm saying? So bring your best.
Bring your best.
Get your best camo out.
Get your best war crowd.
Right. Get your war crowd. That's
get
very
your
important.
best speech out. You know what I mean?
Don't exert your voice now. Wait till Saturday, because Monday you'll be talking like this.
Right.
Talking about the shit was dope.
Oh, it was great. We came over the hill. Those motherfuckers were stuck.
Right.
I put 3 in one guy's ass. You know what I mean? And your friends be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Like they look at you every time you come back from a paper.
But within a week of that conversation, you'll come back with videos to prove that you were a war god on the weekend at the biggest game in the world.
In the world.
Cray. What? We got 20 people up in here, don't we? Got to. That's how it's going to be at i.o.n. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be dope.
Let's hit that one more time. That was...
Yeah, that's... I like this little popping. Get you ready. Pack your bags, boy. Get ready. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got your tank. You make sure you got your markers.
Right.
Never go to i.o.n with one marker. I'm telling you that right now. Plus, even if your markers don't work, i.o.n's have a ton of
text
to make sure that your shit is working right. You know what I'm saying? As long as it isn't too far gone.
Then you might have to be in a long ass line.
Yeah, because everybody's taking this advice for real.
Wolf showed up as Nick Fury.
All right. Well, I guess I'm not going as that.
Right.
You know
God damn you, Wolf.
Yeah.
There ain't but 5 black people in Marvel.
Real shit. Nigga. All right. Anyway.
6 if you count Command Bro Man.
But either way, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you got your markers. Make sure you carry a couple tanks. All right. Make sure you got your remote lines, your knee pads, and your elbow pads. That's the most important thing, if you ask me. And your boots, of course, is on the top level of that. Make sure you got some good boots out there, some nice traction.
Make sure you got some socks.
Socks. Now, if you don't remember, one of my tips is take one of them plastic grocery bags. Before you slide your foot into that boot with your socks, put that over it, just in case it touches a little bit of water.
A little bit of moisture.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want your feet to be all soaked the fuck
and
up.
And you know damn well
at
i.o.n, you're going to touch some water.
There's mud everywhere. Now listen, it's supposed to be like 80 degrees this year.
That makes no difference. You're coming through the fucking swamps.
Yeah, this is true. i.o.n is dope. I can't wait to go back to i.o.n. You feel me? It's going to be the first year for the Death Car Syndicate. Is it going to be large? Woo! I don't know, but this is the beginning. You can be a part of it.
You can be,
feel me?
Right.
Yeah, you can be a part of it. So anyway, it's going to be fantastic.
This means the Command Bros are like, we're definitely German from now on.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm an XO. He got his own company. We're allies. You had 2 years. Blame it on Rob.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you what happened.
Blame it on
Rob.
Rob.
I'm going to tell you the difference between the Allies and the Germans. One, the Germans have the Command Bros.
Right.
All right, that's a given. All right, we're just going to give you that one. That's the difference right there. You guys pull from your northern heroes. You got the wolf. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They had to sit out the can. Oh, the wolf came down. I will lead you out the boat. Oh, I can't wait.
You know what I'm saying? That's going to be dope. But the difference between Allies and the Germans, now just from what I had experienced, and I spent about 2 years in Allies. This will be our 3rd year German. So it's an equal standing, an equal experience, all right? The Germans all kick it together, man. Right. I'm telling you, dog. I mean, the Allies, they kick it. You go over there, yes, everybody will be drunk, but it'll be small little compartments. You know what I'm saying? And it's not as approachable as the German side. Germans like, you just get in line. Come on, you in? Come on.
You got ID?
Come on, you got ID? All right, get in there. You have fun. Pong, you want to get back? You in? Allies is like, you know, you'll see motherfuckers kicking it, but you really don't know nobody over there. So it's like, you know what I mean? So
a lot of people are getting offended now.
Yeah, don't. I'm just telling you from my experience.
Now we're getting all these black superheroes. Lord Falcon and War Machine. Those are secondary characters.
All right, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this.
No.
Even if you go into the black wars, all right, superheroes, let's do it like this. All right, one that is attainable in making a costume, or you can go out and buy. Right? You're not gonna find a Falcon costume anywhere. You're not. All right, you're just not. The nigga was in the Avengers. I haven't seen one kid dressed as a Falcon at Halloween. Nobody. See what I'm saying? So let's be real about it. But back to what I was saying about i.o.n. I'm not dissing the Allies. It's just the way the Allies grow. Like Project Protocol, they're great partiers and this, that, and the other, and they be having the dope shit. The Allies also have the big screen. They have a movie theater.
That's some Philadelphia cats.
Yeah, I can't. Philadelphia Liberty Bell.
I think so.
I think it's the Liberty Bell. You can watch Saving Private Ryan. You know what I'm saying? You can walk in and they'll invite you in. Come on, such and such. But the way the Germans is set up is they basically make you come to the party. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on here, man? You ain't partying? You want to have a cup? Come on, man. No, the line's right there. Come on, you know. And they have it set up like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different experience. Now, listen, this is what I'm going to do this year. The same thing I did last year. Have a fucking ball, nigga. That's what I'm going to do. No, but for real. It's time for the roll call.
We're going to change it up a little bit. I brought it down to 15 only because
nobody knows we're on YouTube.
This is
so like who's all in the house? Show. We got John Romano is in the house. What's up with you, all? Diablo Wolf. One is in the house.
One.
Shorty 2112 is in the house.
Is in the house.
Lawrence Wright, a.k.a. Lex Luthor.
A.k.a. Thanos is in the house.
Is in the house.
We lost you for a minute, baby.
Right. Blake
to see you back.
Heine is in the house.
In the house.
You know what I'm saying?
Drop that little hand.
James Peterson, who didn't go to high school with me, is in the house. What's up with you, big dog? Devon Sowers is in the house. It's probably Soars. I know I'm fucking it up.
You got sores?
That's what I say, sours. I'd rather you just be sour about shit than have sores all over your body. Right. Just fucking with you, we fuck with you, period. So who else we got? I think that's it. Yeah. Steve Solo is in the house.
Han Solo, you can't see what they're doing.
The Wolf, Critchlow, Wolfdens, who is in the house?
In the house.
What else we got?
I know your gay's in the house behind you. You didn't peep the new background, did you?
Didn't even peep that. I didn't.
The new background.
Just said, who else we got? Damn, we got the same motherfuckers up in here.
Yeah, that's right. Because there ain't no. It's.
We'll figure it out.
It's like pickings. We'll
figure it
out.
Oh,
who's this?
Chip Pagan is in the house.
Chip Pagan, worshiping the old gods.
The old gods of living. All right, who else we got? That's it.
Yeah.
All right, so listen.
I guess we got to go back.
Guess we're doing the intro again.
No, usually we got like a rack of motherfuckers in the house, and sometimes the beat runs out. But I'm blaming you guys because you're not pushing the command. You're being selfish. They're being selfish. They're keeping the command bros for themselves.
That's one way to look at it.
And they're not telling everybody. They want to be the cool cat. Like
I'm going to take the blame.
Cool one. You're going to take the blame?
Not personally. It's really going to extend it to him. But
okay.
I'm going to take the blame for this. What we should have been doing is we should have been pumping this all last week on social media. Command Bro Live at lunch. Yes. while I was home. So I'll take the blame for that one. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what I'll start doing after i.o.n. because my mind is focused on i.o.n. So what do we cover? You got to have multiple tanks. You got to need multiple markers, knee pads, and
if you're camping, bring a tarp to put under your tent.
Tarp always has to be underneath your tent if you know anything about camping. So that's the rule number one. You didn't know that, you just learned something. All right. Make sure you have all your camping accessories. Now listen, I don't know how you guys do it. Some guys have cots. Use a cot, you know what I'm saying? Some people have sleeping bags, air mattresses, whatever it is. Make sure that you're in a nice, you know what I'm saying, a feasible area. You know, make sure you put little ties around the strings when you stick in the tape so people don't trip over them. All right, make sure you bring your garbage bags so you don't be a fucking slob, and it makes it easier for the team to clean up at i.o.n.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then have a good time. All right,
and hydrate.
This it's in your best interest.
Start hydrating now.
Yeah, really. You want to make sure that you're well hydrated before you even get to the game, honestly, because you just don't want to be dunking water in and you're on reserves already. So start hydrating now. That's including me. I'm thirsty than a motherfucker. But still, you want to make sure you go out and get a bladder for your gear or your rig. You know what I'm saying? If you have a spot for you to carry a bladder, or if you can't have a bladder because you're running with a, you know what I'm saying, a speedball pack or such and such. Lose one of those pods and put a water bottle in it. All right, hydration is very important. You know what I mean? You want to be out there field as long as possible to support your team. So hydration is the most important thing out there. You don't want you falling over in the woods because I don't want to drag your ass back. i.o.n.'s a big ass place for real. All right, but they will. You know
no shenanigans.
No shenanigans. All right, be on your best behavior.
Give us the shenanigan button.
This is a place where everybody.
Shenanigan button.
No shenanigans. No shenanigans. None of that either. I guess I gotta be on this too, huh?
Yeah, you gotta be on that.
All right. So
Proving Ground having a
Proving Ground is having a mansion party.
Donations. It's going to be off the hook. Grown man.
I think they're even auctioning off a raffle or raffling off a marker.
Yes.
Yeah, the raffling.
Everybody
off
that donates
red, white, and
going
blue.
into the to the party enters the. Right?
Everybody who goes to the party has a chance to win Proving Ground's marker. I don't know exactly which one it was. It's red, white, and blue. I don't know what brand it is. I'm sorry. I read it, but I don't remember because you know what I do. So either way, that's going to be an excellent time. Of course, the Predator Party. It's jumping off. That's going to be jumping off.
Right.
You're going to have a good time if you go to that. You know what I'm saying? It's always filled with a bunch of Germans and little pockets of allies in there. Everybody's welcome. You know what I mean? The Command Bros are definitely going to be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You should be there. And if you're not there, I'll find you somewhere else in the party. So this is what I said I'm going to do, though. This year, I'm going to actually walk the grounds.
Hey, hold on real quick. Do that again, because I just see that play back.
All right, look. You want to be at the Predator Party? When you're at the Predator Party, I'm going to guarantee you're going to be like this. So make sure that you go to that. And that's how you're gonna be, but with a cup in your hand.
Now watch how I come back. Because we're watching the show as we.
He's watching the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm talking to you. This shit does look dope. But either way, I'm gonna walk the grounds.
Walk the ground. You heard it.
See. No, fuck that. If I can, I'm gonna film it if it's not too dark. All right?
Right.
And I'm not too low, you know, saying inebriated. I never get drunk. But a little inebriated, sometimes you need to focus on where the fuck you're walking. You can't be like filming at the same time. But I'm going to show you the difference between the German side and the Allied side.
Right.
Off the field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Off the
Allied side, they be over there knitting.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Get those pants ready, boys.
Yeah. You know, motherfuckers be like saying, playing croquet and shit. Good shot, chap. Good shot.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
You cut it out. German side, they be over there like.
Man, they be kicking it. You know what I'm saying? All types, all music, all everything. It'd be fun. Everybody be walking around. Hey, man.
You know the Allies are going to be hyped this year just because of this. Somebody
I heard
the Allies be cool.
I hope. You know what I'm saying? Now listen. The good news is you're right up Wolf's alley.
Right up Wolf
He's
Island.
boring as hell too. So
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wolf will have a fantastic time. You know what I'm saying? Pull up with some tea. You know what I mean? Give him a slice of bread with some yogurt. You guys are gonna have a blast over there.
Syrup
right?
Before everybody goes out. You know,
they imported this from the north.
When you meet Wolf, you get a shot of maple syrup.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you get a shot of original maple syrup straight from the Canadian teat of the wolf. It's called Lupin Wolf Teat Syrup.
Lupin Wolf Teat Syrup.
You know what I'm saying? Got a big ass maple leaf with a wolf scratching on it. Dope. Well, ask him for it. Ask him for it. You know what I'm saying? Wolf, you got some syrup? But you have to bring your own pancakes.
Gotta bring your own pancakes.
Pancakes and waffles. I don't know if they do the waffles, you know what I'm saying? But
do they do waffles?
I don't know what the fuck they do. They got to, nigga. They invented syrup.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Canada, thank you. You invented syrup. All right. It is. You're pioneers of syrup. Probably not true, but still. I'm giving it to you. But like, I'm going to walk the grounds. I'm going to show you the difference between one side and two sides. And it doesn't mean, now
one
listen.
One side's better than the other.
It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? It could have been because we're the Command Bros. You feel me? When we went to German. You know what I'm saying? And we had a little notoriety at the time. Right. So when we started with Allies, we were the Command Bros. But nobody knew us.
Right.
I wouldn't say they didn't know us. I'm going to say nobody believed in us. The people that we ran with, the 5th Rangers, believed in us.
You don't have no story. What? No music for that one?
What? Nobody believed? No, I don't. What do you want? Command Bros. Anyway, so that might be the case, but all I know is it's probably not, because from my understanding, them parties been kicking, and we was like, we didn't know about this, and they were like, yeah, dude,
this shit been going on, this shit.
So I don't know.
Matter of fact, we heard of it at our first i.o.n. Rob and them was like, we're gonna go to the Predator party, and we looked over, and it was all dark and Allied space, and it was just glow.
Right.
And by the time we was getting ready to go, motherfuckers was coming back like, oh, ain't nothing going over there, but they were lying to us.
That's kind of fucked up, too.
That something was going on.
If we would have went over there, we probably would have defected long before that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if it wasn't for the Punisher showing us the light, that's right. The Punisher showed us the light. They stepped to us at the Kill House weapon system tent.
At the weapon system tent.
It was like, I think it was, who was it? It was Justin and Chris.
Yeah, Justin and Chris.
Hey, Command Bros. Yeah, we watch you guys. You know what I'm saying? To make a long story short, watch y'all German. Well, you know, we're allied and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got a crew over here, blah, blah, blah. We got this dope ass tank. Well, just don't tell anybody.
And he was like, oh, you had a tank. Hell yeah, we'll come join your side and shit.
Hell yeah. But just don't tell nobody.
Just don't tell nobody.
Until next year.
Right.
And then it was all part of the format. We was going to do Allied 2 years, German 2 years, and do French 2 years. Nobody even talked to us from the French side. So
French.
Your ass out. And the Germans just happened to be so fun. So fun.
Got mugs made for us.
Man, and you can move up in the ranks and shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
We came in as regular soldiers.
See, now we're like, speak to XO. It's a great time. Great time. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see everybody out. Cannot wait.
Oh, that's what that was.
What? Speaking of fully loaded Ronins, can't wait to hang out with my cats. From the Ishiniki wa Asine Paintball Temple.
Oh, nice shot.
Dope. Can't wait. Hanging out with all of them. I would name all of them, but there's too many of them. Just know it is the hottest ninja clan on the German side. The Ronins. All around! Fuck with the Ronins! What can I say? All right, so
cool
what else?
Story, bro.
You want to know a real cool story? One time, right? It's like, nah. So what do you want to talk about next?
Let's do opposite. Box open.
Oh yeah, we got some boxes. We got some boxes to open. That's right. The unboxing. All right, what we got here? First things first. This one was sent to us from Donnie. What's Donnie's last name?
Donnie Donatucci. No.
Donnie Sykes.
I was close.
Because I was going to say Spikes. All right, Donnie Sykes. All right, apparently Donnie Sykes. Could you give me that piece of paper underneath that t-shirt? Is opening up his own distribution, so to speak, of a health product known as isotonics. Now, from my understanding, they sell like basically energy flavored focused drinks that you can put into your water. You know what I'm saying? And this stuff has a variety of different
directions.
Benefits.
You said benefits.
Yeah, like increased energy, provides strong antioxidant protections, helps improve mental focus, promotes cognitive health, promotes normal, regular, and enzymes of hormones, which is good if you have some intestinal problems. Helps with energy and stamina, contains no gluten, wheat, soy, yeast, artificial flavors, salt, preservatives, or milk. No detectable GMOs, and isotonic capsule drinking supplement. All right, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. So
so this ain't no magic shit.
Nah,
like,
this is another product.
I'm cured. No.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Our greatest symptoms, and it comes with a little pamphlet. You know what I'm saying?
It's basically about. Just taking your vitamins. At this age right now, we need to take vitamins. You know, men don't go to the hospital unless they're about to die.
Right. So look up Isotonics Essential Turn Up. All right. And if you want to check out Donnie Sykes, a.k.a. Smooth from the Fully Loaded Ronins, he can give you a lot more information than I could. He sent us a sample pack. We're going to try them out.
What's the website?
I don't know.
I thought we had got little annoying gay grenades at first and shit. But...
those are energy drinks.
These are energy drinks.
Right. All right. And of course it comes with
what they do that the others don't.
You know what I'm saying? Just like most of the people have. It tells you, you know what I'm saying? The one was all lit up, that's their product, and the other one's the competitive products. You know what I'm saying? It tells you everything from caffeine, sugar, amino acids, vitamin B, calories per servings, and price, you know what I'm saying, for all the other ones. This one runs about $2.69. This is the energy drinks that they're talking about. Your average one runs from anywhere $3 to $3.50. So it's beating all the other competitors.
Ding, ding, ding.
See me? I'm starting to be.
Yeah, I think it's because we got all this light.
So check Donnie Sykes out. You know what I'm saying? You probably can find him on Facebook. It's called Isotonic Essentials Turn Up. Look into that. If you want to look into try to adding a supplement or energy to your game, you know what I mean? We're going to try them out at i.o.n. So we'll tell you exactly how they work. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He gave us a bunch of them. It's not for me and you, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. This should last us for 3 days. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we'll hit the energy drink, see what happens. Maybe we'll be out in the field, turn it up. This is the preview of it.
If I holler at you a little extra hard, it might be because I'm on one of these drinks.
So don't fuck up.
Don't take it personal.
I might be walking through the woods with the glow. Like, you gotta have that glow. But anyway, we're gonna try that out on i.o.n. We're gonna tell you how that works out for us. See if that's not just like, I felt all energized and shit like that. We're gonna tell you about the flavor, how we used it. We used it in bottled water, you know what I'm saying, tap water, you know what I'm saying, when we took it before the game with food, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? It's not like anything we're gonna be write down, but we have this thing called a memory, and I'm sure if we can remember to use it. But we'll be right next to Donnie. So yo, did you drink?
You use my shit. Cool. You use my shit. Right. Hey, Donnie, I used your shit.
And then we'll let you know how that works. All right. We also have another unboxing. The reason why we broke out. Oh shit.
This is another unboxing.
Yeah, this is another unboxing. All right, this one is from, if you couldn't figure this shit out earlier, all the way from our friends up in Canada. All right, Kill House Weapon Systems.
Canada.
We used to see them all the time. We had missed them at a couple i.o.ns. I'm not exactly sure if they're going to be at this i.o.n. I hope that they will be. But they sent us a, that's always that surprise. I would have liked to have been disappointed when I got there. Right, exactly. All right, this is what they got us. All right, I'm just going to put this on the floor.
Put that on the floor, baby. In a long black limousine.
I'm on the background. All right, listen. All right, we got, which we already had. But since we already have them, it seems like somebody at i.o.n.
is gonna get
Kill House Weapon System shirts.
Thrown in the crowd as if it was cheese.
cheese, but they'll be actually shirts. So be
Be
on your toes to catch one of these. All right, we got a rack of Kill House Weapon System stickers.
Stickers.
So if you see us, we'll be sure to give you.
I'm going to start sticking these around the cities. We're going to give you these so you can stick these around your city.
Right.
And then become under investigation because they're going to know who Kill House is.
Okay. If that's how that works. We're going to be giving you a bunch of these Kill House Weapon System stickers. Now, let me explain to you exactly what Kill House Weapon System is. Oh, shit. And what they mean to us. Kill House Weapon Systems is a... It's a paintball airsoft supply store. All right. Now, the reason why we love Kill House is because when we came to i.o.n. our first year for Milsim, but you can also get basically Milsim. But it's exactly like you would expect with somebody who's called Kill House Weapon System. All right. So when we first came to i.o.n., we came to i.o.n. on a military-based platform, meaning we didn't have any speedball guns. You know what I'm saying? We had some old Tippmann Project Salvo.
Oh my God. I'm just thinking about that when we first came to i.o.n.
Yeah.
We had Tippmann's.
Tippmann Project Salvos, Tippmann Alpha Elite. You know what I mean? We had the basic model guns because that's what we knew about and that's what we ran with.
You couldn't tell us shit.
You couldn't. You know what I'm saying? You still can't. I had a great time. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, whatever gun I had. But either way. And my oldest son, ran into Kill House Weapon System because he walked around. We're in the 5th Rangers. We're chilling with them and stuff. And my son, he's exploring and shit because that's how I raised him, explore. Right, he comes back like, yo, I got us a sponsor.
We was like, get the fuck out of here.
Like, get the fuck, we just came out here. What are you talking about? He's
that's
like,
how
nah,
we
man.
talk to our kids. Get the fuck out of here. Kid, give me a beer.
Yeah. They'd be like, okay. But he's like, yeah, I got this sponsor. I just talked to dude. I told him about the Command Bros and this, that, the other. What you want? There was just one. I told him about this, that, and the other. Blah blah blah. And he said they'll sponsor us. Now listen, this is way before we knew anything about sponsoring and what the level of sponsorship we understand now, and just what it means to know a guy. So at the time, the level was just know a guy. But, you know what I'm saying? They were sponsors as far as we concerned. So we went over there, and then that day, we did a commercial.
And we were actually sponsored our first trip to i.o.n.
But yeah, by Punisher Paintball.
Punisher PB.
Right. We actually had a real sponsor.
A real sponsor.
We actually had a real sponsor.
Not even, they were just our boys.
Yeah, but we had no real concept of sponsorship. We didn't know. All right, we didn't know. We don't know. We didn't know. It's fun. Paintball's fun.
Right.
This is even doper than when I was a kid. This is the mentality we going into. All right. So listen, we meet Kill House Weapon System, and they sponsor us, and then we do a commercial. You know what I'm saying? We're like, boom, we doing this commercial, such and such. And if you watch our first Kill House Weapon System commercial, you'll see it. It was kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it was fat.
Right.
So that took us from I know a guy to
real
sponsorship with Kill House that, simply because we did one commercial, because we were the Command Bros and we believed in ourselves and that the Canadians believed in us.
Right.
So here we are today. Kill House Weapon Systems also is still, you know what I'm saying, a part of the Command Bro partner community or community partnership.
See what else they gave us.
Right. So they send us stuff for you guys to get. Stuff for us to test out, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys are getting this. And things that they what's this? Alright. I'll open this last.
Shout out to Elizabeth.
Open that's the last. Things that they make and manufacture, things like scopes, fastback helmets. Like they send us this. This is what? ACOX or red dot? Red dot. Now see, this joint right here, it's average red dot, you know what I'm saying? Put the little battery in the top, you turn it, you know what I'm saying? Just like anywhere else. But it's made out of 100% metal. Has a sturdy Picatinny rail clip. You see how it's set up? Let's see how you set it. It's like, feel me? Got the little Allen wrench keys. I'm saying to get it off, this, that, and the other, and it'll last you for a long time. All our kill house shit always lasted longer than our guns.
Yeah. The Titmans.
Yes, the Titmans outlast anything. Still got that beat up old. Now, they also do like scopes. They have grips, uniforms, anything essentially you need for your gun. Barrels. They also sell an array of Titman weapons. Like they just sent us this, and I'm glad they did. See, Kill House be listening. They be listening because they know that I'm moving towards the Mac world. I'm trying to get more people into the Mac world. I see that it's becoming more. That's where you're supposed to film a word in. Popular amongst the paintballers,
amongst the young cats, the cool guys.
And I did a mag marker review, so to speak, comparison. All right, the ones I have, and I can only compare the ones that I have. So the one that was left out that I spoke highly of, but only because you spoke highly of it, and I asked you guys, how your markers work and what's problematic and what's not problematic, and if I had that same marker, I can help you because I probably went through the same problem. So, Kill House Weapon System sent this,
the TMC.
TMC. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna work with this.
And now we got GI or Titman's MagFed.
Right.
Beginner.
Right.
And we got Vulcan's beginner.
Right. Now we can do a side-by-side comparison of Titman, TMC, and the Vulcan Blackhawk. All right. And then now, from the guns that I've been going over, and I'm looking at the price ranges, and there's one that's really problematic to me, and I think it's a big. I'm trying to choose my words wisely. Drawback if you would waste your money on this particular weapon. I'm gonna get down to it, and I'm gonna give you an understanding on what you should be looking for when you go out to buy your first mag-fed weapon. All right. Now, the information that I'm going to give you on these particular markers aren't just going to be from me. I'm actually going to do some real research. It's going to be you. The person who actually owns the weapon, also me, the person who owns the weapon. We're going to conversate and over a collective. Like, there's one in my mind that off the gate, it's terrible. I would tell you.
Can anybody name it?
I'll let you name it. I'll let you know next week after the game. It had nothing to do with the game, but I don't want to be, saying.
But right now, what is the worst mag-fed gun you think there is?
Right, great marker. My son has been using it for 2 years straight, no issue. Yeah, exactly. Titman. There's really no need for words for Titman. You know what I'm saying? Now, another thing that they sent. Anyway, I'm going to do that review, and I'm going to tell you guys about it. But another thing that they sent us for this, I seen it and I put it down, was this. And I like Kill House simply because we started off with Titman. I shoot a lot of Titman guns, like 3 of mine are Titmans, and they have this shroud. You know what I'm saying? This handguard right here, and it has the what's it called? M-locks or whatever. I can't remember what it's called. What's this called? You guys know what these little locks are. There's a name for it. It came on my
keyboard.
Keymon, that's it. Thank you. I should have just read it, huh?
Just read the box.
Either way, this shroud, it goes on a TMC also, so you can get something like this. Maybe after we give you our evaluation on it. You know what I'm saying?
Because this is the preview.
This is the preview,
not the review. Remember that
particular marker. All right, and then you know what I'm saying. We'll see how that goes, but this is. I was gonna say made out of metal, but I don't think it is.
You think it's a carbon fiber?
Yeah.
That felt like metal.
Feel like metal, but I don't know. It might be.
Some new aids. I think this is on the space shuttle.
Very lightweight. Check out their website, Kill House Weapon Systems, man. They have a lot of accessories, especially if you're in Canada. I don't know if you know about them or not, but we know about them. And if you're in the States, maybe they have something you like. All right? And in the States, our money is more than their money, so it might actually be cheaper.
Right.
I don't know.
You might be saving a buck.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shipping.
It works out. It works out somehow.
It works out somehow.
America.
Check them out. Good little Kill House. If you want to find a Command Bros, look for the Kill House banner at the German side. There'll also be a couple other banners up. You know what I'm saying? Of course, our Command Bro banners and a couple other things that we have out. If you want a sticker, just ask for one when we have them. I'm sure I have a rack of them in my pocket.
Right.
A rack of them in my pocket.
We
also have some lanyards. And a barrel for the TMC, 12-inch barrel. So it seems like their line is up to make this into a Kill House Weapon Systems TMC. All right, gave the scope, the barrel, the shroud. All right, we're gonna build this Kill House weapon rifle. We're gonna show you what it looks like. We're gonna take it on the field. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put the little air hose in it, or yeah. And then we're gonna run it with MagFed and Hopper. And then we're going to rip through this shit. I'm going to give Bricktop because he breaks everything.
I break him.
He does.
I break him.
All right. And those are what we're going to do. We're not even going to be shifty about it. We're going to use it first, just right out the box. Boom, 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 boom. Then
we'll take it to i.o.n.
Take it to i.o.n. I'll put a Hopper right on top of that.
Real shit.
All right, you are. Then we're going to build the Kill House Weapon System TMC. And then we're going to take it back out on the field. Boom, boom, boom. It's definitely going to look slicker.
Right.
I can tell you that now. All right. Boom, 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 boom. But once we build the TMC for the Kill House, it's probably just going to be a MagFed.
Yeah.
Because it had a little scope on top.
Right.
So it'd be kind of stupid to have a hopper sitting on top.
With it, right.
Let's see something, man. Let's see something real quick. All right. I was gonna wonder, like, can you put a cyclone on this?
Can you? That's a good question.
All right, yeah, we're gonna use it up. We're gonna beat it up, such and such, and some lucky kid's gonna get it at the end of the day. Not at the end of that day, but you know what I'm saying.
End of the day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, here, kid, we're raffling off of some game or some shit like that.
Right.
Boom, Kill House Weapon System. What do you do?
do?
All right. So we talked about Kill House Weapons. We opened 2 boxes. You know what I'm saying? You can get your energy drinks on for Isotonics Turn Up. And check out Kill House Weapon Systems online. If you want to get your accessories, they have all metal made accessories, cables, everything you need, all your accessories for your paintball and airsoft needs. All right. And what else? It's got a whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
All right. We got a whole bunch of stickers.
We'd like to announce the winners to our Allied ticket giveaway.
Winners to the Command Bro experience. The Command Bro i.o.n. experience. Excuse me. Put my hat on right when I say that shit. All right, there we go. All right. We have 2 winners for the Command Bro i.o.n. experience. The first one is.
No, this is,
It ain't?
Right.
Gotta wait. I'm sorry.
But tell them what the Command Bro i.o.n. experience
Command Bro i.o.n. experience is you actually get to go to i.o.n. 2 individual players get to go simply because they've never been to i.o.n. before. The first one that was brought to us, his name is, I don't know what Bricktop's doing, so I'm just going to tell you exactly what it is. All right. So basically, you get to come to i.o.n. for the first time and experience exactly what the Command Bros that experience. You will run with the 5th Rangers. That's headed by Clutch. You know what I'm saying? So check him out. If you want to go to i.o.n. and check out a team that you want to know who the Command Bros you fuck with is the 5th Rangers. Well, our 2 contestants will actually get to run with them. They will actually get to come out on the boats. They will get to shoot against the Germans. And a bonus, they get to run with the Wolf because he's out there too. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
right,
he's
real
safe.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Also, that's on the field. Off the field, they belong to the bros. That's right. They get to hang out with us exclusively, even chill out with us at our campsite and at our whatchamacallit, you know what I'm saying, after party, whatever. That's basically the Command Bro experience. 2 lucky contestants. The first one was
Hancock. They're both gonna pop up at the same time.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting for you to pop them up. Hancock Powers and Mello, my man Mello from Control Chaos. Hancock Powers, you might know him from our show. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the people that's always, you know what I'm saying, patronized our show just like yourself. And how he became the lucky winner is because he knew a guy that knew us. And they called us and was like, hey, this guy's such and such a blah, blah, blah. And we happened to know who he was. So we were like, all right, we gave him the ticket. The second person who won is my man, the light-skinned brother standing over there looking all cool with our city in the background. That's right. That's my boy, Mello. Mello is also known as Goldie or All-In. You've seen him on the show several times. He stopped by. And he is actually going to i.o.n. That's right. He's running with the Allied side, and he gets to be part of the Command Bro i.o.n. experience. Now, how do you become a lucky contestant to win something from the Command Bro? What is in your best bet is to get to know us. Because we don't have a raffle or anything. You know what I'm saying? We don't. It's too much.
It's not even we don't have a raffle picking system.
We don't yet. We don't have a raffle picking system. That was a good way to say it. Try to get my hat straight. Yeah, we don't have a raffle picking system. So basically, if you believe in yourself, then we gotta believe in you. You know what I'm saying?
Believe in yourself.
Hancock Powers has never met us in person, but he met us on the show. All he did was reach out. All right, and Control Chaos, Goldie, also known as All-In, but is known as Mello. He knows us from a local paintball field. That's it.
And he's never been to i.o.n. He's never been to tales of how the gods battle.
Right. Never heard of it. So he heard the myths and legends.
Myths and legends.
You know even seen a couple, you know what I'm saying, adaptations on video. But he's never experienced it. And he's been hearing about it for like years.
And we think when you do i.o.n., you gotta go ally first. Right. You gotta come out the boat.
You gotta come out the boat.
There's no experience like coming out the boat.
Now listen, if you're new to i.o.n., just go out there and have fun. All right? Just go out there and have a blast. If you're not new to i.o.n., you've been there for 2 or 3 years, and you want a little bit more, get in contact with your command staff. All right? They'll have a rack of missions. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the other teams. They might be going on the missions, and believe me, they're usually more than happy to bring you along. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if you want to start experiencing more things like that in i.o.n., it's going to, you know what I'm saying, enriching your experience. All right? So we're going to leave that alone right now. We're running out of time. We got about 5 minutes left, and we're going to talk about the Little Mermaid. And I'm going to tell you right now, we do our research. You know I'm a scientist. All right? And I was going to give it to you. But throughout my research, I came across one of my homies, Bo. Now, Bo isn't really my homie. All right? He has a page, and it's called Bo, the Fifth Column. It's spelled B-E-A-U, Bo. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of his shit that he be talking about makes sense to me. That's why I listen to him. You know what I'm saying? I follow him. I'm not saying that I agree with everything the motherfucker says. I don't agree with everything anybody says. But he does have a lot of sense. So when I came across this, he was talking about the Little Mermaid, and it just took a lot of the work out for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to expend the energy to explain to you my perspective on why it should be all right and why it would benefit you. But Bo's perspective is good enough for me. So we're going to let you see Bo. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to tell you what the real deal is. Well, from his perspective.
I've got a Little Mermaid tattoo. Incidentally, it's all done in black. Man, people are mad. People are freaking out. So Disney's decided to make the Little Mermaid black. And people are upset by this because, I mean, this is an old story. It dates back to 1837. And we can't go changing it. We'll mess with tradition if we do that. Let's recap that story from 1837 real quick. So when a mermaid turns 15, she gets to go up to the surface. When our Little Mermaid does that, of course, she runs into a prince. She saves him. He never sees her, though. Has no idea a mermaid saved him. But she falls in love with him. She goes down and tells the sea witch the story, and the sea witch is like, fine, I got you. Don't worry about it. I give you legs, but I'm going to take your voice. Oh, and your tongue. And when you walk, it's going to feel like you're getting stabbed, and your feet are going to bleed constantly. But don't worry, all you have to do is win his heart. Of course, if you don't, you're going to die of a broken heart and dissolve into sea foam. And he marries a princess, not her. So she's sitting there on the beach waiting to die, and her sisters show up. They're bald because they just traded their hair to the sea witch to get a knife. They give this knife to the Little Mermaid, and all she has to do is go and kill the prince. Then everything goes back to normal, except for, like him being dead. But she can't do that. She's a good person, so she dives off of the ship, dies, and dissolves into sea foam. But luckily, she becomes a spirit of sorts, and basically all she has to do is do good deeds for the next 300 years, and she'll get to go to heaven. Because mermaids don't have a soul. Forgot that part. And that is why mermaids help sailors. Crazy. That's not the story most people know, is it? Yeah, you can't harken back to the tradition of 1837 when the actual tradition you're talking about started in 1989. There have been a lot of changes to this story over the years. Skin tone would be the least of them. That doesn't really seem like a really big deal. I would also point out that as we have made these changes throughout history, the themes that we've managed to save in this story are that, well, ladies, if you want a man, you better give up your voice. And if you don't get a man, well, you're nothing. You dissolve. And that in order to fit in and go to heaven, well, you have to give up your identity. Interesting. It's funny because the theme is give up that identity. Give up that identity of your race. Mermaids. I'm guessing that the people that are mad about this didn't really learn much from this story. The one positive theme in it is giving up these illusions that these things make us different, that these things matter. That's the one positive aspect of the story. I mean, deep down, this is a messed up story. But that's the one good piece. Letting go of the racial separations. But we can't do that. And in fact, we're going to call back to the tradition of this story to say we can't do that. That's pretty messed up. We could probably learn a lot from a black little mermaid. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.
Look at you. What you doing? And here you are back.
Universe.
Here we go. I don't know.
We were trapped in the network limbo.
Right.
Just jumping from server to server to server.
Now listen. He put it way more eloquently and way less offensive than I could have ever done it. The bottom line is the world is becoming more diverse. No, I take that back. The world has always been diverse. And now the understanding is coming to the light. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have more of this. Okay? I mean, you can look at it from this perspective. You can be mad about them changing the story of some fiction from a different perspective. Don't be holding on. Because, listen, the so-called forefathers, if you really look at it, were idiots. I mean, they weren't the smartest guys and the most, you know what I'm saying, sympathetic to other people, period. You know what I mean? They had an agenda in their head, and it was pretty much just for them. You know what I'm saying? The idea was so good that it was an all-inclusive type thing. But overall, you know what I'm saying, you have to let go of the bullshit. Like, The Little Mermaid is a cartoon. You know what I mean? He-Man used to be big and built and ran around in drawers and had a cool-ass sword. Now he's this skinny-ass dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, whatever reason why they changed that is whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to throw a tantrum about it. So, you know, when they change your favorite comic book character,
hear your friends talk about it. When you hear
and try to start looking at it from a more positive perspective, all right? Because of course this is training for your children, and basically this is none of them had of any other color other than European. You know what I'm saying? Or white. I'm trying not to say white.
Because white, that's a whole nother show, how white and black does not really exist.
It don't. It really don't. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I'm brown. There's just a bunch of shades of brown. Or you don't have any brown. That's just what it is. But either way, it's designed to program you because it's programming. I understand you're mad about it, but your kids will grow up to be better. They'll actually see other girls as princesses, and not all the princesses have blonde hair and blue eyes. Or maybe one of them has black hair and blue eyes. You feel me?
Or green eyes.
Or green eyes. Right.
Or red hair.
Right. Or straight hair.
Right.
You know what I mean? The world is very diverse. We all live in it. It's about time that we all come together and realize that and respect everyone for their diversity.
Right.
Like I seen the Aladdin joint.
How was it?
It was dope.
It was dope.
It was exactly like the cartoon. You know what I'm saying? But it was a very, very diverse movie. Everybody was in it. You know what I'm saying? You could tell it looked somewhat authentic outside of Will Smith being blue and the genie and all that other stuff. You know, still, you know what I'm saying? Aladdin, but it's all right to see other people and their stories and their histories and this, that, and the other. Now, if they start changing King Arthur up, then I'd be mad. You know what I'm saying? I'd be mad. Like,
right. Hold up. King Arthur wasn't black.
They change up Odin. I'm going to be upset. Zeus.
They did change Odin.
Go. No, they didn't.
Who was that one? Wasn't it American Gods? Wasn't Odin black?
No.
What show you was watching?
American Gods. Odin's white. He's Woden. Wednesday.
There was another dude. There was another joint we was watching, and they had Odin, and he was black.
Whatever it was whack. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with Odin being who he is. I'm cool with Horus and Osiris being who he is. I'm cool with Sheba being who she is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own cultures, and they're all interesting.
Right.
Every last one of them. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't be mad because the Little Mermaid is black. It still got Cinderella, Snow White, Rapunzel, and Sleeping Beauty.
And basically everybody else.
Okay, so.
That's the show.
That's the show. This is Command Bros. This is Energy One. I can't wait to see you guys at i.o.n. And make sure when you out there, you shoot straight and you die hard.
And this is Bricktop the Immortal. I can't wait to be on the beach with you because we're going to move forward and dig in.